Hello guys, welcome back. Today I will show you a project I've been working on. There's this big rock, the doorway, and two lanterns. There's also a cool little beam that I might be getting rid of. It says, warning, this is restricted area, keep off. But it's actually single player. And close this. Yeah. This stairway goes all the way down to bedrock. So, I'm sorry, this takes a very, very long time. Well, it takes about a minute. Yeah, this takes a while. Alright, as soon as you're down here, this is the deep dark. Yep, there's some waterfalls and hanging vines that I need to add more. So this ain't fully finished, so this will take a while. And if you go down here, this is the main area. And also, there's some Warden statues, and this is just materials. And this is like a little, little garden. Also, these ain't done yet. I'm just gonna warn y'all. Or these parts over here. And over here, it's a really... Okay, sorry, I cut that part out. Yeah, but over here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this part. It's a really big place. And guess what? I might make it to another amethyst thing. Because I love amethyst block a lot. So, I'm pretty sure this is... never mind. Is this bedrock? I think this leads down to bedrock. No? Let's whatever. I'm probably gonna make a little pond here. But, anyways, there's some Morden statues. And this is another project I'll work on a later time. If you go up these stairs, it's gonna lead you up to the, the trial chambers, and there's the dragon egg. And right now, if you press the button, some things will come up, but there's a hidden lever around the ancient city. So if you do press the button, well, you have to flip a lever to, activate the button around the ancient city so you can actually cross. And I'm going to make this into a little window to see the ancient city. But in the middle of the main area, you'll see the letter D for Doge. Everything is associated with Doge. There's some glowstone for light, and there is some leaves up here to show that some leaves are falling from the ceiling. And I also built some waterfalls that are kind of broken. Look over here. But these are actually associated with actual things. So this is the deep dark. This is the warm ocean with the coral, the ocean monument, the basic sea, the wooden or shipwrecks, and this is just caves. Onto the main area. And also, I'm going to show this because I'm pretty sure y'all already saw this. There's a sulfur cube arena where you get to knock around some sulfur cubes. This is a plain chest. And if you do actually, hold up. If you do actually hit this, there will be some geysers coming up. Okay, now onto the main area. I'm just saying this project is not fully done, so you shouldn't expect. And you can go under here. I fully transformed this. I also transformed the bridge, and this is a main area where oh yeah, here's the dragon head and the lever that you have to switch, fully switched and stuff. And that is Warden armor that's I'm currently wearing. It's very durable. I kind of saved up almost everything. I did get the silenced armor trim protection 4, and I kind of, I kind of say I have a full library full of books, and inside of here are some axolotls. There was a lot more, but for some reason they are all gone. Okay, onto the main area. This is an updated bridge. I gotta remove the scaffolding from the time I was actually refixing this. Music box, because I heard some lore that they did use a music. Well, there was some lore about a music box of them using it, and I thought it would be kind of cool with some fire up top. So yeah. Okay, I think it's time to move down. And I'm gonna take this way because this is actually a really cool area that I really like. Okay, over here is like a little archway, if you can tell. It's a little amethyst archway. Still love amethyst. And here's a little bridge, and here is an amethyst pond. And this connects all the way to a thing I'll show you later. And there's some little logs and a campfire. And I really like it. I actually really like this. Love it very much. Up here is a portal. And this is the second... Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you. What did I do? I transform myself into creative. Don't want that. There we go. Okay. Anyways, here it is. There's some little things down here to make it look all faded. Here's a little mini warden portal. And this is the second way to get to the stronghold. I might actually re-customize the stronghold, but I haven't done it yet, and it's a full-on ice bridge that goes to the stronghold. Okay, I think there's not much I think we can cross here. So, okay, there we go. Along here is still a river that goes along here, still unfinished. And I actually might be adding an orb here because, hold up, like it's like a little ring, you know, or a little moon shape, and I should add like a little thing up here for some detail. There's another bridge, and it goes along here into this amethyst river that has a little crack in the wall, and this actually leads, and there's a little hidden thing over here that I'm going to make a storage area out of. There's another trial chamber. Okay, back onto the agenda. Let's go over here. Yep, and this is another garden. I really like this garden. I think it actually looks quite nice. And there's like 3 of these that lead up to the you know, the actual portal or the ring around it. Over here is a little courtyard. I think it also looks very nice. I did make the courtyard my own. I added some courts and stuff. Over here is a amethyst yard. I have a big amethyst tree that looks really pretty. And I added some amethyst around here with whatever these are called. And I was gonna, where is it? I was gonna add some of these, but I was too lazy to pick them all up. And this is just a basic home with nothing in it. I'm still, you know, still a work in progress. There's just 2 beds, shulker box, crafting table, and balcony. And this is also not done. This will lead into the second ancient city. Yes, there was a second ancient city next to this, so I can make a mega ancient city. And after this, I'll talk about the future of the project. Okay. Over here is a pale village. If you're probably wondering why I made a pale village, it's because there's no, you know, villages around here, or like a pale village, so I decided to make my own. I looked at the wiki and built it. Also, this is a copper golem, I'm making great for him, I'm sorry. But, at the start of the thing, I kind of wanted to, make him into a Statue of Liberty, you know, as soon as he oxidized. And he switched that block up there. Don't know what happened. But he hasn't oxidized yet. Well, he has oxidized, but I kind of felt bad, so I kept on reviving him. He's been here since the beginning, and he's still thriving. So as soon as I get done with the second ancient city, or new projects I might be working on, and after I get done with all those big projects, I'm gonna put him right here. And it's a little grave. He had a big time of his life. And I also added a custom thing with a bow that's supposed to be in here, and you get to shoot the bullseye with these guys. I'm gonna turn back on my shaders. Yep, it's really nice. Okay, please don't. Can y'all stay back? Thank you. Over here is a pillager outpost. I call it a villager outpost because it's made out of spruce and more friendly. And I built some arms coming out the ground. I thought it would look kind of nice. The little door. If you go up here, it will give you a lot of a clear view of the whole ancient city, kinda. And I also might be removing that grass soon. The glass. Over here is another project, and did I get? Oh, I got finished with this like a week, well, not a week, like 3 years ago. Yeah, this is a sulfur area, and there was a lot of iron around here, and I just decided to keep it. Is that it? I know I didn't really get that much done. Dang, it is dark over there. Jeez. Oh. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to finish this. Yeah, most of this is done. I do have and this is probably gonna be left. And most of this is fully. Yeah, these ain't done yet. And I won't be working on the, I don't think I'll be working on the other ancient city soon. Due to me, I already spun a wheel of a new project. I won't be saying it, but yeah. But either way, this project has been a blast. I really like it, and each house is for a special type of villager, and I gave them names so they won't despawn. And I think this guy is Bill. No, he's Bob. And who are you? Sketch. And I actually did. Also, I did not spawn in these cats. They spawn them in by themselves. This is Tilly. I got this nerd's name. Luke. And over here, I did make 2 type of guys. That's actually a reference. John and Jack from RDR2 and 1. And also this nerd, Joseph, my real life name, and also kinda, and there's a kind of a reason why I kinda named him this. It's because if you didn't watch the Ryan Trahan series, he kinda named his, there's a farmer villager, he named it Joseph. Joseph the Cool. Well, that's cool. I really like that. But I haven't traded with any of these guys. So, and if y'all want to give me ideas in the comments and I see them, I'll use that as a reference. Or build something new. Also, I might be building a Winter Wonderland somewhere. And over here, I don't know what to build. So yeah. Okay guys, that will be the end of this. I hope you really enjoyed, and I will see y'all later.